Have you ever wanted your own TV show? Have you dreamed of showcasing your talent for the world to see? Well, now you can. Have your own TV show. You can have your own 30-minute show. Not only will you be seen in the Detroit area, but you can be viewed worldwide. Be seen on WHPR Detroit Live, Comcast Cable Channel 91, on the web at TV33WHPR.com, with the TV33 app, on Roku, Google TV, Apple TV, and on Amazon Fire TV. Act now. Time slots are limited. Sign up today and get a free replay with the purchase of your time slot. For more information, call 313-868-6612. Visit our studios and receive a free TV interview to promote your business, church, or organization by appointment only.
Total Home Improvement Company presents the Spring Blowout Special of the season. Remodel your kitchen, bathroom, basement, plus flooring specials for every room. Call 313-728-2025 for your free in-home estimate today. Mention this commercial and get 10% off your project. Call 313-728-2025. Remodel your home today. Total Home Improvement, the company you call for your home improvement needs.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion. TV!
See, I'm a gangster with God and I'm spreading the word. Truth be told, that's right, truth be heard. No matter what your gift is, it's made to see. So give it up for victory. Come on, Gospel Explosion TV. Gospel Explosion TV.
Hello, Detroit. I just want to say once again, welcome to United Gospel Explosion TV. And you know, I like to take a quick pause. I call it a destination for the hesitation, a hesitation for the destination. But we got to thank people. Coming off this Valentine's Day, we had a powerful show last week, and it was entitled, I believe I said, What's Love Got to Do with It? Mm-hmm. We had everything to do with it, and it still does. Let me let you know something. We love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. We can continue to love you not only today, but tomorrow, because we love you yesterday.
Amen.
But I'm saying hello to Charlie Green down in Atlanta, Georgia. Charlie, I'll be coming your way to help us promote the new movie project we're doing. You already know how we feel about y'all down there. Not just Atlanta, but Georgia, period. That's Albany, Georgia. Charlie's in it. If y'all don't know, he the one that turned me on the alligator ribs. Yep, for real alligator ribs. They exist.
Yeah.
So down in Miami, Florida, Brandon Reed doing some great things with his film production. And we're looking to make him part of the Worldwide Film Factory. As soon as I can afford you, I'm coming to get you, Brandon. You better know that. California, Wanda Counts. I call her the queen of promotion and making it happen. Thank you for the film shoot you did for us down in Cali when we was down there. I'm just so appreciative of our friends over in Texas. Michael Ball, now he's here doing things with us. But Alex down in Texas and the guys that we're doing business with, just thank you so much for being a part of us. New York, it goes on. Chicago, I can't leave out Greg Noble. If I get to doing this, I want to do every state because I'm reaching out to you and we love you. And then a special love goes out to Golden World and Golden Sea, our Asian friends that's making it happen. Man, they just came up with their Chinese New Year's, and it was just a powerful demonstration situation. I could go on and on, but I got some guests here. My partners in crime here today, partners in heaven work, I guess I could say that. I'm going to open up to Rashonda and my bishop here, always on the scene with me, Bishop Walker. I'm saying, hey, what's happening, y'all? Hey. Give me some juice. Wait, let me start over. I got the wrong. What's happening, y'all? All right. Don't y'all be them kind. All right. People there in the neighborhood.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I had to look over at her.
Oh, yeah.
I came in right at the end, but he's sharp as a tack again. Y'all don't know that. If y'all ain't heard that expression, that's your grandmama. Huh?
I'm just a billboard showing how good God will be to you if you be that good to him.
Woo!
Yeah.
I heard that.
Woo, he had to practice that.
Yes.
We got Miss Rashonda on the side here.
Hello.
She's making it happen. Hey, Rashonda.
Hey, how are you?
I want to say Rashonda been coming on in and making it happen with us and helping out with our new project,
Yes,
from
yes.
Worldwide
Amen.
Film Factory.
Yes.
Amen.
That
Just
nail
feels
shop-
good. It just feel good to be here and doing it,
Oh,
right?
the nail shop, y'all just don't know what.
Don't sleep on it.
Don't sleep on it. This project is gonna be really nice. I mean, if you're looking for quality in a movie, I'm talking Tyler Perry quality. You know, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, you're just gonna have a good time watching the movie. Trust me. So,
I love it.
anybody that's willing and wanting to be a part of it, we are having an audition tomorrow
Tell them about it.
Amen.
at 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. Well, it goes from 1 to 6 tomorrow.
1 to 6. Okay, 1 to 6.
And it's
tomorrow.
30751
DeQuinder.
DeQuinder Road. 30751 DeQuinder Road. If
Yep.
you have thought about getting into the film business, the acting especially, as well as your production work. It's a whole production team that's able to come in and apply now. You know,
Man.
you never know what God got for you.
Some of my team
Yeah.
to be a part of it as well. So,
Yeah.
you know, and you might see me in it. So, you know, look for us.
She pushing it. Push the envelope, girl.
Movie star in the making.
Yeah,
You know, God is so good. You know, and I often had at first, coming up, I'm just telling my story. I ain't telling on y'all. You know, it was kind of a conflict for me, the gifts that God had gave me. Sometimes He give you gifts that you don't know how to handle them yet.
Yes, yes.
It's like giving a baby a Winchester shotgun. He might wind up being the best crack shot in the world,
Yeah.
win trophies, but as a baby, he don't know how to handle that yet.
Yeah.
So God had given me gifts. I didn't know how to handle my production capabilities. And I was playing with shows like Rappermania when I was 20, before Russell Simmons got it. You know, people don't know we had that here in Detroit, was part of our legacy. And it came on to do a few great things with my man Dave Bishop. What's up, Dave? Leonard Ivory. I'm just mentioning people that's part of it.
Yeah, yeah.
We was around then. I gotta say Glenn Cannon, because Bishop was over with a guy named Glenn Cannon. He comes up here quite often
Yeah,
from Song
yes.
King Records back in the day. Peggy
yeah.
Body, the
Yes.
Body Sisters, Anita Winbush, and all of them.
Yeah,
that
come
was
on
that.
now.
That was that clique, and
Yes.
I was able to do a few shows, and one of them became really popular, and that was Rappermania. But again, playing with gifts that you have. I'm
Yeah.
not ashamed of any of my work,
Yeah, yeah.
but I'm saying I can see the graduation process.
Right.
And it went on to Jamaican Me Crazy, which became the biggest blended show with reggae and hip hop in Midwest America.
All
So
right
I mean, you don't
Yeah.
attend these things,
Right, right.
and I'm not bragging on them. I'm just saying how the journey goes.
No, no, you have
So
to
all those
testify.
things, and so when I took up the ministry, I said, "Wow, I'm not going to do these anymore. I don't want to do those kind of shows no more." I mean, you know, my life was changing, and I remember sitting down, you know, after having 1,000+ people out every week
Yeah, yeah.
for 2 years in a row. I mean,
Yes.
broke records, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, okay, I've done that already. Now I just want to do my carpentry, the ministry, and just go on. I laid down to sleep. And I'm saying this for you, somebody to have skills, and that you can't sleep on them.
That's right.
Because in the middle of it, I had a vision, Bishop, and it was
Yeah.
like all these different things that lined up from when they were doing the Jello wrestling and
Yeah.
Rappermania, all these things. And
Yeah.
the last show we had did was a concert called United Gospel Explosion Concert at the Redford Theater.
Yes.
And if you see the opening of this show, those shows are clips of that United Gospel Explosion TV we had did way back.
Yeah, yeah.
These are clips of that with John George and the
Right.
people are there, and Ed Deeb. You see that in the opening of this show.
Yes.
And so when that vision came to me, that was the last concert I gave. It wasn't a TV show yet, United
Yeah.
Gospel Explosion
Yeah.
TV as you know it now. It was United Gospel Explosion Concert. That stood the last thing in my vision, and I could just hear God saying, "Shut up. It was never yours anyway."
Come
And
on.
I
now.
called RJ then. It's been 12 years now, and said, "RJ, I want to do something over there. And it's this show, United Gospel Explosion TV." And so it took off like that. So that's
Yeah.
giving you a little history of where God will take you through,
Yes,
and
sir.
not knowing the gifts. So anyway, we're going to fast forward to today, what you're talking about. With this new movie, The Nail Shop, and several other. This is one of 10 movies that Worldwide Film Factory is doing, and they made me vice president of Worldwide Film Factory. And a lot of the visions are my visions, you
Yeah,
know. That,
yeah.
that God gave me, God's visions through me. I don't know what you would call them yet, so don't judge me. He ain't through with me yet. But at any rate, these things that I thought were divided from God. And what my mission was, I found were very outreaching,
Yes, yes.
very humanistic. Now I see that it's pulling races together.
Yes, yes.
Asians, African Americans, Mexicans,
European.
our brother
Yes,
European
yeah.
community,
Yes.
community which you call white, I call European.
Yes.
But everyone's coming together for this project. And I'm like, as I see it now, sometimes God is just doing the work in you.
That's right.
And you can't see it until later, Bishop. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
I had no
yes.
idea what was going on with this
Yeah.
thing. And so
Plant
I'm
the
just
seed.
saying that to say that, you know, I can see his work. You see his
Mm-hmm.
work sometimes through the rearview mirror. So if he give you a vision to do something and I'll give you some skills to do something, don't sit on your skills.
That's right.
Move
That's right.
forward
Go
with
for
it.
it.
Move
That's
forward with
right.
it. Do you know what I mean, Bishop?
Oh,
I'm talking to
yeah.
I'm talking to a
Yes.
world-renowned
Yes.
keyboard artist that's played with some of the biggest people in the world right
Yeah.
now.
Amen.
And, you know, and
Amen.
I'm talking to one of
yes.
the
Yes.
producers and promoters that's done huge promotions, world-class promotions. Have been a
Right.
part of them that were global type things. So
Right.
you guys kind of get a feel for me. But I wonder if you know what I'm talking about out there when you're given some skills and you have some vision. And you may not really know why you're doing what you're doing, but if it's going in a good direction,
Yes.
just keep doing it.
Yes.
It's not up to us.
That's right.
You
That's
know,
right.
it ain't up to us. And you don't know the works that God had for you yet. I'm just saying keep moving in the right direction. Have that ever happened to you that you had a skill set that you were kind of like,
Man.
I'm
It's
touchy
happening
about
now.
this, but
It's
you
happening
touchy about
now.
it?
And I have to pray on a lot of things, but you know, when I want to give up, it's always a man or someone around me that pulls me. And so when I was like, you know, is this really something? Because I was fighting it too, because I do believe in God and I do want to honor God, and I don't want to defile Him in any kind of way
Sure.
other than trying to live for Him. I'm
Yeah.
trying as I go, but I also love to help people. I love to see people progress, and it's comedy and it's television, and through all this, I think that's God as well, coming together and being a part of something. So you know, I also have my own, you know, things that I go through and fight my own
Right.
demons.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
so just to be able to have fought all the challenges and to be able to be as successful as I had been
Yeah.
or had to become, and now stop and say, hey, you know, I got another direction. I got other ways to go in this,
That's
and
right.
still be honoring of what I want to be and who I want to
It's
be
a
as
blessing,
well. So,
yeah.
you know,
It's
this
a
is-
blessing that you can at least see the conflict.
Right.
You know, and I give you my conflicts. I give you my battles.
Right.
You know, I'm not
Yeah.
making fun of yours.
Right.
You know, I've been through there, and you know, you graduate. It's graduations. You know,
Yes.
you find yourself caught up on something out in the streets right now, and looking for a way to go. Don't be afraid to ask God for direction.
Yes.
You know, He gave me a sense of direction, and even when I thought I was fighting it,
Yeah.
Bishop, let me tell you, I'm like, well, what you giving me this for? What is
Yes,
this?
yes.
Yeah.
This movie came out of
Yes.
me, The Nail Shop, or some other movies. I'm like, well, this is like the Asian black comedy. Well, I don't have time. You know?
Yeah.
I understand.
But you know what? It's pulled. So I've traveled all over the country.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
before I can even begin to make the
Amen.
movie, just
Amen.
telling people about it. You
Right.
know, the Asians were very excited. My man Quarter in. What up, Quarter? You
What up,
already
Quarter?
know.
Shout out to Quarter.
You know, that's
You know?
that's my partner in this Worldwide Film Factory. He's the
sure.
president of it. And he's an Asian brother, and
he's
he
a-
respects the vision
he's-
and could put some muscle behind
Yeah.
what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? When I
yes.
say muscle, you know, some monetary finances to make
Right,
it create.
right.
Yeah.
So then my shop wasn't on the east side over there on Mac and Bewick,
Yeah.
which was cool. Much
Yeah,
power to the meat
historical.
shop over there.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm talking about. But it's out in
Yeah.
Madison Heights,
Yeah.
up on DeQuinta and 13.
Yeah.
So that's just God's working.
Yep, yep.
You know, I don't know about your story,
Yep.
but I'm saying when you let go, things begin to happen. Now,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let that go a minute because I want to bring Bishop in. Bishop, now you've had some experiences, and I'm gonna touch up on Black History Month, the second half of this show.
Yes,
we want
yes.
to
Yes,
recognize our
'cause you know I'm
heroes and who you
recognized.
are.
See?
The Black History. I am Black History.
I am
Yeah.
Black History.
Yes.
And,
yes. Yes.
But Bishop, you know, reaching out to people that have talents, and sometimes we're made to be ashamed of the talents that we have.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Especially by what we call the holy rollers, or and they don't just have to be Christian holy rollers. They can be Jewish,
Yes, yes.
There can be Muslims that suppress their
Christians,
family and their talents in the same way because
Yes.
it doesn't line up with their religious beliefs and things like that. So, but I'm saying to those people that have talents, maybe you
Yes.
can draw, maybe they can dance, maybe they can sing. I don't know. Would you tell them to come forward, or what's your take on that?
Well, my take on that is something that my grandmother used to say: "Don't tell me that you can't, because can't mean you ain't." Bad grammar, but fact. And when someone tell you that you can't do something, don't believe it.
Okay.
Believe in yourself.
Okay.
This is what a lot of people allows to happen. When they come up with a good idea or what they feel is a good idea, they allow someone to speak negative into their life, into their spirit,
Right.
and say,
And
"Oh
kill
boy,
it.
you know that ain't not gonna go nowhere. You know, you
Why
just
you even
wasting your
trying that?
time."
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Right.
Just let that go. But I say to you today, anything that you ask
All
in His
things.
name, trust
All
and believe,
things.
He guarantees you shall receive. Now, this goes the most important part to that scripture.
Come on,
It
come on,
says,
Bishop, give it to us.
you must act as if you already received it.
Exactly.
So whatever
Come on
you
now.
think and you feel in your heart a desire to do it.
Well, you know, God has a seat for you. He has your throne. He has your seat, and it's waiting for you to sit in it.
That's right. That's
But like
right.
you say, you have to just go up and sit in it. And I
Doors
hear
just open.
Yeah.
the doors
Just,
open.
just
and
open.
That's right.
I hear a
Anything,
million
everything I
reasons.
ever wanted to do, the doors open for me. I didn't have to fight for it. It just came.
Come on, and that's when you know you're
Look at
walking
this. I'm
in the
sitting
right
right here and I'm
direction.
And a
helping
lot-
and I'm a part of the movie and that door just opened. I didn't
Yeah.
ask for it. It just opened.
You're
like
part
we
of the
spoke
TV show,
earlier
too.
Yeah, I'm part
for
of the TV show,
you
the
know,
team,
you
the
got
whole
to
nine.
make the first step.
Yeah, it just
You know,
happened.
once you make the first step, the rest of it is easy.
And I just want to pause a minute and say, when I say she's a part of the TV show, I want to say hi to my super host out there, Denise Agua. What's happening,
Oh,
D?
what up,
You
y'all?
already
Miss
know
you.
we love you out
Yes.
there, and you're making it happen
Yes.
wherever you at. And just thank you for being such an intricate part and a supporter of the things that we do
Amen.
here.
Amen.
Amen. Yes.
But I'm bringing all this up because last week on Valentine's Day I talked about the power of love and what love had to do with it. And we didn't talk about love just in the heart shape. You know, we talked about love being a verb, an action word. Where
Yes.
if you love me, you're doing things with me. You know, Jesus said, if you want to follow me, pick up your cross. I mean, it's something you got to do too.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You
That's
gotta
You
right.
gotta put some work
in.
in.
Come on now, come on
Some
now.
work,
Come on,
some
she even
work.
thinking like me. You gotta put some work in if you want to get something out
right.
of whatever you're doing. So you know, to me, I find my best partners on the battlefield. Me and
Yeah.
Bishop, when I went to one of his churches, where
Yes.
he's been over several churches and still is, and I think I was doing something there, and when I could come and be a part of it, our
Yes.
relationship began to flourish even more.
Amen.
And when I
Yes,
could be
it
a
did.
part
Yes,
of
it did.
Rhonda's movement with the different things she was doing and grooming young artists to go to the next level. And, you know, I'm not going to even get to how hard it is sometimes, because when you're doing that, don't think the enemy isn't going to try to put a roadblock in front of you or trip you up. And I tell people, you know, I don't want to get, I want to put this in the everyday way you can see it. You need some haters.
Yeah.
If you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing nothing.
You ain't
That's
doing
right.
nothing. I
That's
put that
right.
up on my Facebook a couple of days ago.
I mean, I don't mind.
Haters
And
make
I don't
me
even,
famous.
Listen, I don't even blame you for
Yes.
hating me. It's not
Look,
even about that. If
love
you
y'all.
do, it's not that, because I know this is a part of the makeup.
Yes.
And you know, even in the, I think it's the 23rd Psalms, he says, I'll prepare you a table.
Yes.
In place of your enemy.
A table,
Oh,
you know what? You
your
know, a table like a feast,
Yes. Yes.
right there in the midst of your enemies. Why? So they can see you eat. He gonna see you eat, and then it's not to hurt you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you can't stop us eating anyway.
That's right.
Because
Because-
God put it here for us.
Come
and
on,
whatever
man.
God has put for me is for me.
That's right.
And I know that. So no
Yeah.
man on earth can say you can't or you're not or we're going to block you or we're going to do this because you can't.
That's right.
So I want you
God
to feel
has
like,
the last say over my life.
That's
so
right.
anybody that's trying to block me or do something or something evil towards me, it is not. Because no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And I believe it. And everything I speak, I
Yes.
believe in. So no
Amen.
weapon formed
Yes.
against
Yes.
us shall prosper.
I just said let her run with that one.
Yeah. And
Get
look
out of
at,
the way.
look at the naysayers
passionate.
that came against Christ.
Okay.
They did more writing of what he allegedly were doing wrong then
what he
and he
did
was speaking of what he was doing right.
Hey, a true
That's
look.
And if you really read the Bible and read the words, they spoke so heavily about the wrongful things he allegedly was doing.
A lie.
Who are you to heal on the Sabbath?
Right.
A
Who are
lie.
you to do this and to do that and to do the other? And see, all the time they was writing all this negative things and saying all these negative things. They didn't
Right,
know
right.
they was
Okay.
making him more and more popular.
More popular
Yeah.
because
So
a
when they
liar
talk
go
negative
farther than
against
the
you,
truth.
Yeah, when they talking negative against you, wear with a badge of honor.
Right. Where with a
That
badge
means
on
you're
it.
being
Speak up
you're,
on me.
You're really being
However,
acknowledged.
Yes.
So stand up.
So
Stand up.
let me stand up and
up.
pat my back
Yeah.
because I'm acknowledged.
Yeah.
Somebody
Stand
is
up.
acknowledging me.
And that's what we want to give you this week. The key is to stand up and to move.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
And know you have a seat is what I was saying at the beginning of this particular little phraseology is that know you have a seat that's just for you.
Yes, yes.
And don't let a self-fear or exterior fear from your friends, your enemy, your family, or anybody to stop you from sitting in that seat.
That's right.
Oftentimes, the thing that stops you from your ultimate success
It's so.
is just you having a successful mindset.
That's right.
And
That's right.
you know you enough to be qualified. Know you. And don't get me wrong, study. Study your craft,
Yeah.
but you don't necessarily have to study it from the book I studied it from, because the internet gives you several ways to study one subject now.
Yeah.
Everything is.
yes.
is
If
a
I
little
look
more.
up how to braid hair,
Right.
it's going to be like 100 different things to come down
Right,
there.
it
That's
is.
right.
So one of those may fit you, but study to be ready.
Yeah.
Study to
Yeah.
be ready.
Study to
but
show
but
thyself approved.
but don't look for your approval
That's right. That's right.
from always those that's already established in that, because some of those people might not want you to be established because you may be taking their customers, so to speak, just
Yeah,
for
or
lack,
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
of
lack
that
of
nature,
better.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't hold it against you that you may not wish for my success, but for those that are wishing for my success, and you are also the fuel in my tank.
Yes.
You know,
yes,
because as
yes.
many as those are, is twice as many, 10 times as many that's waiting on you to win, that want you to win,
Yeah.
that's
Exactly,
secretly rooting,
exactly.
because baby, I'm the underdog.
Yeah.
I like this
Yes.
position
Yes.
of being the underdog.
Yes.
That,
yes.
that you know, if you ever read the story of David and Goliath, or have had that in school,
Yeah. yeah.
David was just a little boy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so to speak,
Small
compared to this huge
Giant.
giant.
That's right.
you
That's
know?
right.
And I picture a person 4 times his size.
Yes. Yes.
Because they said he was a giant.
Giant.
He had killed so many men before little David even came up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the men wasn't even coming out. All
That's
the
right,
warriors
that's
was
right.
like hiding in the alley somewhere, you know, under a rock. They was like, I ain't, you know, what you
Yeah.
talking about? But
Yes.
this story of David and Goliath,
Yeah.
it really hits me as I approach this film industry. And I say industry because some people think we're making a movie. No, we're starting a movement.
Yes.
It's not about, and I love the movie that came out of me. I don't say I love it, but I really enjoy this particular project.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
But I tell them, judge me after the 5th one is successful or at least completed. Because how success doesn't bother with me with how much money or dollars it make. That's you that think that way.
Right,
Amen.
right,
You know,
right.
Amen.
I mean,
Yeah.
but success to me is longevity.
Finish the product.
I like my
and
Arab
see it.
brothers that way.
Yeah.
Or the people that run the stores in your neighborhood. They may be in California. It's more Asian stores
Yeah.
owned by the Arabs like we see here
Yeah,
in the gas
that's
stations
right,
or whatever.
that's right.
But the point I'm making is I like them in the sense that I don't know if they made money that day or not. In other words, stock could have went up, somebody could have stole something, someone could have got it broken, whatever, and the profit margin may not have been made that day.
Yeah.
They may actually operate at a loss someday, but you never know it.
Yeah.
So if
They
you're
can't
building this thing up on profit, or for how much money you're gonna make, or how if that's your measure of success, you already lost.
That's right.
Because
That's right. Right
life
from the
goes
start.
Up
Yeah.
and down, up and down.
Yeah.
like a roller
up and down.
That's right.
So a down day don't bother me. I just be sitting there another day at work.
No,
So
just
I'm
a
such a fool. I'm gonna keep
stepping
going
stone.
anyway. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Go with me on the journey. I'd rather have you go with me on the journey than wait for me to fail, because failure isn't gonna come because I had a bad day.
Yeah, but see, a lot of people they want to see you fail, so they
Yes.
try
Yes.
to speak that into your
Yes.
life. And I say today, don't let nobody speak that into your life. Whatever you do, block them out. Because a lot of times they do this because they're jealous of you. and they don't want to see you get ahead. Why? Because they have fear that they can't get ahead.
Exactly.
So because they can't do, don't mean you can't do.
Yes, sir.
You see,
Yes, sir.
I tell people all the time, don't tell me what you can't do. Tell me what you can do, and I'll build on that.
You know what? Bishop looks so fly, and this is how my mind works. I picture him doing the scene in the movie,
Okay.
just like that.
Just like
He was
that,
kind
you
of
know?
doing this thing with the
Yeah,
turning around,
yeah,
doing the
yeah.
holy dance, and then, so you know,
Yeah,
I just want to. I got to give a
No
shout out.
autographs, please.
A shout out to a couple of special people that has committed to doing this film with us.
Yeah.
And I'm so honored again for, of course, all my Asian brothers and sisters that's committed to my vision right now, and where a wall once was, where a wall was here, God tore the wall down. That there's no separation from where I'm trying to sit anymore. Sometimes it may be a wall blocking your seat. Wait a minute, what you saying, Ton? What you saying? Sometimes it might be a wall blocking your seat, but we'll keep walking towards it because that wall will be destroyed. And then you can move freely now. Where you didn't have cooperation before, when you have two races coming like this, and I seen it with my Jamaican brothers too. It became so powerful. But just looking at the direction we're going in, I'm saying that right now, Jewel Tankard, I got to give a special up to Jewel Tankard. We spoke last evening because she was considering doing this movie. Jewel is a icon from Bravo TV. You know, she's done. Her and her husband, Mr. Tankard, he was a professional basketball player. And they've got quite an empire going. They both co-pastor a church or ministry, and it's not no cheap ministry. I'm sorry, y'all. These people are fly, young, saved, and fly, just like me. And I'm just trying to say that frame of mind. If you don't know me, that's not you know. But they are they doing it out there, and you know, I mean, I don't think I'd aspiring to hear the things they have, they own jet in the yard and that kind of stuff. But she's gonna be one of the leads in the movie. And by being blessed through her, through my partner from Texas, Michael Ball, I wrote a chapter up, which is a Holy Ghost party for this movie. I think you're gonna enjoy this particular chapter in it. And it's about differences in cultures, differences of people coming together. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about that. Then we're gonna get into Black History Month. But we're gonna take a quick break. I got my man Timmy Tim on the backstroke there. He's directing from the back room, and he's gonna let us hear a couple of words from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back. And we're gonna talk about these relationships with the different artists coming involved. What's up, Hollywood? Isaac Brown, Raven Simone. Yeah, they part of it too. Who knew? Who knew? We'll be right back after this message.
Amen.
Total Home Improvement Company presents the Spring Blowout Special of the Season. Remodel your kitchen, bathroom, basement, plus flooring specials for every room. Call 313-728-2025 for your free in-home estimate today. Mention this commercial and get 10% off your project. Call 313-728-2025. Remodel your home today. Total Home Improvement, the company you call for your home improvement needs.
In the world of digital broadcasting, transmitters and exciters sometimes do this. If this happens when you're watching WHPR TV 33, please do this. Watch us on Fire Stick, Roku, Apple TV, Google TV, or TV33WHPR.com. Download the WHPR TV app, and we can also be heard on Amazon Echo. So remember, if you see this, you can do this and support the station that supports you.
Hi, this is LaWanda,
This is R.J. Watkins.
coming to you to bring you some information about the #1 detox in the nation, Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn helps to turn the fat into fit. It's for you, a happier, healthier you, because you know healthy is the new beautiful. An all-natural way to improve your health. It promotes a healthy digestive system, attacks and reduces belly fat, as well as gives you energy. Need to get yours today. Call 313-868-6612.
Don't forget to exercise and eat right.
We at Watkins Broadcasting care about the health and safety of our viewers and listeners. During this novel coronavirus pandemic, please protect yourself and others. Wash your hands well and often. Avoid touching your face. Cough and sneeze into your sleeve. Practice social distancing. Stay at least 6 feet away from others when in public and only leave the house when it's essential. Stay safe. You are important to us.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion. TV!
Hey, we're back from the break, you guys. I love that little explosion there that you see from United Gospel Explosion TV. You know, that's my girl, Sister Emmeline King. What's up, Emmeline? You know, she will be in the movie too. So many of these stars that we wrote that opening of the rap and the singing for them. And I remember when I wrote that, Smash Mouth Records, Tyree, and some others were like, man, what is this? This sounds crazy to us. But now I've heard it all these years, and it's still befitting of what we're doing right now.
Yes.
Because when you unite God's people, and this is what we're getting into this time about the unity of different people getting involved.
Yes,
when you begin to unite God's people, when you put them together like that, from over here and over there and over there in their own way, I think an explosion does occur.
Oh, it does.
Because it's the sum of all totals. It's like all of us individual fingers coming together and doing this. Boom, boom, and it becomes so strong. And that's the whole thing about United Gospel Explosion TV. And it's room for you on the platform. It's not like this platform has to, you know, promote itself. You're the promotion of the platform as you come on. You know, Bishop has his own light. Shonda has her own light, and you know, whoever else is involved. And that's the beauty of it.
Don't put out other people's light to try to make yourself shine. It never works.
That's right.
Oh no, we offer that one. We on the lovers now. The haters are going already. So now we already collected in this collective, and inside this collective, as I said, we have Jewel Tankard that's on board with us, and I think she's going to bring a dynamic force, not only in the South but the whole Bravo fan base and things. I think it's going to follow that. And when I mentioned Raven Simone's show, the young boy Isaac Brown, you know, he's been on our show many times when he had time to come to Detroit, and Miss Dominic Brown and his dad, Big Ryan Brown, Serenity, the whole family are kind of collective. We fell in love with each other years ago, but they went on, and of course Isaac did movies with Daniel James Craig, the James Bond guy, Holly Berry. Oh my God, he's been on stage with Justin Bieber, and you know, he's just a phenomenal young man, and his story speaks for itself when you look him up. And he's still on at Raven's Home now. They're teenagers now, so but at 7 he went off to Hollywood, and we were able to, you know, stay in link with each other. And when we brought the concept of this film, his mom didn't ask me how much he was going to get paid. She just said, you know, we'll do it, Mr. Torrance. You know?
Amen.
And you know, your relationships,
Yes.
sometimes a better pay comes from a relationship than money.
That's right. That's right.
You know what comes and go? Money.
I was getting ready to say.
Money comes and go. I've never been able to nail money down and not move. Because it's designed to move. Even if you bury it under a tree, you're going to wind up cutting that tree down and going through all that trouble, because you have to spend some of that money sometimes.
That's right.
It's not made to sit still. I mean, you can hide some and all that, but you know, an emergency is going to come. Keep on living, like my daddy used to say. And you're gonna have to be able to deal with that. So it comes and go. But a relationship can be nourished as a tree would to grow strong, and it can last a lifetime. And those are good relationships. So I mean, you know, so that's the love of it. So Isaac Brown, we're happy to have a Disney star. And when I think of Disney, those are the things that give me goosebumps in a way, if I could get goosebumps. But because, you know, I was a Marvel fan. You know, you guys might not understand who Iron Man was, and the Hulk, and all these cats. But, you know, I grew up on those type of things. And so when Marvel bought, when Disney bought Marvel, I say, oh, they big, they bigger than life. Now you mean you own Iron Man, as well as the kid shows and all of that. So the mouse is in power, the mouse is in charge. And I just want to say that it's a blessing to be able to work with them. you know, we had some people that it's not confirmed yet, but they out of Tyler Perry's camp.
Okay.
Where she
Okay.
was in one of the last movies.
Yes.
And she most likely will be in this movie too. So, and you, and all you that took the time to cast, I would tell you it's the Nail Shop casting call. If you're from out of town or in a different state or city, the Nail Shop casting call
Yeah.
at gmail.com, and you can come in there and send your shots and take some with your phone and do something crazy, whatever you do, and we'll truthfully look at it. I've seen them all. I haven't had a chance to respond to all of them,
Yes,
but we
yes.
will be, because like I said, it's not one movie. It's going to be 10 movies made within the
Amen.
next few years, and
Yes.
you know that's what I'm aspiring to, and I know that that's going to open the platform for many, many different genres of people. We want to create some employment in the industry.
Yes.
Your work is not in vain. So I mean, and that's what it is. That's how we moving on that. That's how we rolling on that.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's a small thing. Don't get me wrong. This is a small thing in the eyes of how big the industry is.
Yes.
But then too, I am David, and they are Goliath. So
Yes. Yes. All right.
I ain't
Then.
coming to hurt you,
feel that
but I got a slingshot. Hey, look, one shot. Eminem said you got one shot to pop, and that's how we feeling about this.
Amen.
Bishop,
Yes. Yes.
now Black History Month.
Yes.
Black History Month is really, it's hard to dedicate 1 month to Black history, but
Yes,
It
it is. Yes,
but
it is.
because it's more so an inclusiveness of the Black history and Black culture in America and around the world. And I just want to say this to you: if you travel to the Bahamas, to Jamaica, to Hawaii,
Yes.
to China, to different places, you see Black people. I often wondered why the Black people aren't on TV in some of those places like China
Yes.
or Mexico. Normally you don't see the black-faced Mexicans
Yeah.
or the black-faced Chinese or
Yes.
the black-faced Vietnamese, but you know,
They're
you have, I can give you some history about the Italians. The Sicilians are the darker Italians, because when Hannibal came over there,
Yes. Yes.
the conqueror Hannibal was one of us, well, a black man, and when he went over and was conquering, I'll give you
Yes.
some Black history.
Yeah. Yes.
A lot of they women like Hannibal and his men.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So therefore, you see the Black Sicilians, and they were rougher fit than the other Italians. So you see them talking about Siciliano and all of that.
Yes.
In different places of the world, you see the phenomena
Yeah.
of the dark human being. You know, you know, this black thing. Okay, it's cool, and I say that because we don't have a better word to use. But we're descendants from Africans.
That's
We
right.
are a
Yes,
natural
we are.
man that was here a long time ago.
Yes.
Still
yes.
here.
Yes.
But bringing it right back here to the African American History Month that we're celebrating, you mentioned a lady, and I'm gonna let you say who she was, or maybe just give a little spiel about her. It's not gonna take away from your thing, because you're gonna be doing a piece on this.
Yes. Yes.
And where will that piece be that you're doing? When will
Well,
that happen, Bishop?
It'll happen. I'm not sure the set date, but I'm gonna have you collaborate with me, and hopefully now that I've met you, I hope you can come aboard.
Okay.
But today I want to speak about.
Well, yeah.
See?
You
See
know,
how doors keep
I-
opening?
man,
I'm,
Like,
I'm gonna
I can-
piggyback on the first half of the show.
Okay.
When we was talking about the naysayers stopping you from moving forward. Today I'm speaking about Maggie L. Walker.
Okay.
She was not only a black woman, but she established the first black bank.
Wow.
Now, can you imagine the naysayers that told her, girl, you done lost your mind.
Oh yeah.
You gonna open a bank
Especially in
in
pre-time slavery.
1909, and then from 1909 to 2005, the bank was still in full existence until it merged. And then not only that, she went on to establish the Scouts in 1922.
Wow.
Now, when people see the Girl Scout, Boy Scouts, they're thinking that the Europeans established this. No.
Oh, really?
It was Maggie L. Walker.
Congratulations.
So you guys
Maggie.
look up Maggie L. Walker, and when Bishop get ready to give the full presentation and demonstration on her,
Yes.
I think we'll all be a part of it, and
Yes.
hopefully we can tie that in somewhere. Of course, Bishop.
Oh,
He
yes.
like, wow.
Most
And I'm gonna
definitely.
tell you something. this is the place to come and be nourished, to go on your own. I do not have the spirit to hold people back. This is a trampoline. This is a springboard. I expect you to come here and bounce and be a rocket. Some of our people have went on to do great things, as you hear me talking about, and that's a relationship. As you grow, I still grow. Our relationship is strong like
Exactly.
that. But that's what we're seeing, though, that you're coming here for a moment in time to build yourself to be ready to go forward. I actually. You know, when we talk about Black History Month, I have to talk about R.J. Watkins, Henry Tyler, how they've been part of this thing so long. We're sitting here
Yes. yes.
riding on a relationship that I have with giants, I'll say that.
Yes,
I have
yes.
so many people without the attitude of gratitude.
Yes.
If I about this place right here, and I'm not saying this because I'm sitting here, I'm just saying this because this is a phenomenon. Back when RJ was with WHPR, some of you guys know about that. Henry Tyler and his brother Lester Tyler, world-renowned people in the industry that own this place right here too. A part of it. It was just a big deal. You understand? But to even have blacks to have their own place, to have cameras like these and lights like these, it just wasn't there. So WHPR, you remember them over on Jefferson?
Yeah.
They were founded by, were taken over by a black-owned organization, and it's a history of that. You got to look up the history of WHPR, look up the WGPR, and then look up the history of WHPR, who you sitting with, and who these people are. Because you know, I don't care if the movies do $1 billion, I still want to be able to come and sit right here and say, hey, this is my home. This is one of the places that I started
with.
and bless the ocean that made you a lake. Or if you become an ocean, go back and bless these lakes you birthed.
But you know,
whoever's the biggest don't matter. It's that you can be able to.
You know, Pastor, you keep saying look up, look it up, look it up.
Yeah.
I was so shocked the other week when I found out that Africa, the people in Africa and several other nations know more about black history than we do.
Oh, yes.
And we're here in America.
Well,
They
it was
know
hidden from
more.
you, though. It was hidden from you, Bishop. You know, you didn't come to school and they told you that you were a king before you were a slave.
Yes,
They didn't tell
yes.
you that you invented math before you became a slave.
Yes.
They didn't
Or
tell you
peanut
that the
butter or
people
the
in
heart
Egypt.
surgery or the
What you
brain-
say?
The heart surgery and the
Yeah.
brain surgery
Yeah.
and the peanut butter and the tires and we can go on and on.
Stoplights.
Okay. the
They didn't teach you
stoplights.
about
They didn't
your
teach us that.
greatness.
Yes.
So they didn't teach us that we can be entrepreneurs, inventors, and stuff of that nature. They took we was ABC. This is what we learned. Go to work, come home, work. You know, and they didn't teach you that you could be an entrepreneur. You can start your own
Yes.
business. And now I'm so glad that we have internet and all these other things, and there's so many people being out here. You know, out here starting their own businesses and all that
Yes.
thing. Especially, I see so many black-owned businesses in Detroit opening up now. And I'm just like, congratulations. You know,
Please support
Yes.
it's
them.
time. It's time because when I grew up out, that's what I seen at the grocery store, on the corner stores, and even at the gas stations.
Yeah.
Black-owned people.
Yes.
We owned our stuff. We
Yeah.
owned our neighborhoods.
Like
Now-
you telling your age now,
Yeah.
because
That's
you
okay.
going back to
Well,
you going back to
okay.
before
You know, the first-
segregation. But, I mean, that's cool though.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
First
You know.
Wall Street
Yes.
was established by blacks.
Black people.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
our own Wall
We
Street.
had our own
Yeah,
Wall
the
Street, and they
first.
burnt it down, tore it down.
Yes.
Well, you know, and we're just talking about the necessity of understanding yourself and loving yourself. And I'm just going to give this a little bit and try to brief it into like a minute type thing. You know, biblically, when you look at the Sudanese Empire, Africa, the Sudanese, they conquered Egypt at a point in time before the biggest pyramids were built. And the Sudanese African, a black country, had actually taken over Egypt. And during that reign of Egyptian rule, you saw the biggest pyramids of Gaza in different places. And look at and study this. I like you to study what I'm telling you,
Yes,
to know who you are and whose you are. And so it was a little wonder that you could take a little boy like Moses, that was a Hebrew,
Yes. Yes.
and he was born over here, and you had Egypt over here, and you could go down, put him in a basket, let him ride down the river over there, and this queen, princess, could find him and claim him as her son.
Yeah.
You know, even as a young boy, I was like, well, they must have been the same color or something. Because if he was Chinese, they probably would have cut his head off. I mean, I can understand that at 10.
Yeah.
I'm glad
So
you said that.
it's common sense that would say now. So and Moses, you got to understand he didn't just come hang out in Egypt.
Yes, yes.
He was raised as a prince,
Yes.
so he was the great builder of some of that era too.
Did you all catch that?
So we're talking Black history now, and knowing that this was all Africa. I don't want
Yeah.
you to think it was
Yeah.
two different places.
Right.
right,
So,
because we thought it was the European who,
Because the Nile was connected at a point where
Yeah.
Europe and Africa was kind of connected. So they don't understand that's why we speak the French language, and European languages, and they speak, most of Africans speak French because they were connected. It's the borderline is right there. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so Egypt and the Nile River, that's all Africa.
Africa.
So when you talk about going from one place to another, like from Saudi Arabia to
Hey,
Egypt,
you're
it's
talking
still
about-
it's still the mother continent. And so we just have to understand that, that when we're talking about the history of, I mean, when I say Black history, what you call Black history, this is a people that had built the pyramids, that brought math and done great things. But it's hard to understand and keep you a slave when you understand your greatness. And I'm going to tell you, it's a lot of people hurting from not knowing who they are,
Yeah.
not knowing
Yes.
who they are,
Yes.
and not just that you're gods, that you were a great civilization before you were a slave.
That's right.
You didn't
That's
start
right.
into the civilization as slaves. You started in the civilization as people that hunted, that did great math projects, that could build buildings that
That
they
wrote-
can't even break the buildings down without destroying them now.
that
Right.
created alphabet.
And created alphabets, and so
Yes.
so you begin to understand now and love yourself. And I'm saying that last month's love, we got to take into this month.
Oh,
Rashad,
yeah,
exactly.
because
Keep
last
going.
month's love,
Exactly.
and understanding the power of love,
Yeah.
that gives you the right to understand who you are and begin to love
Yes.
yourself more properly.
That's right.
And
That's
love
right.
yourself correctly. I'm asking you to love yourself correctly out there. We hope that you can grab something out of this. The idea of loving yourself enough to look yourself in the mirror. Don't take a drink. Don't take a smoke. Don't take anything. Just drink in who you're looking at and what you're doing and where you're going and where you want to go.
Yes,
It's a
yes.
seat of greatness waiting for you.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And then we want you to be strong enough to go and sit in it.
Yeah.
Now I got my man Timmy Tim. He over in the window. He don't know I can see him like in my peripheral. Doing all this. They be making me signs up here. They be trying to throw me off, and distract me while I'm on it.
Yeah.
But I know we got to break it a little bit. We got about 10 minutes. I just want to
Yes.
delve a little bit deeper into the greatness of who you are.
Yes.
Because someone out there need to know right now that their ancestors were great warriors,
Oh, yes.
great hunters, great cooks.
Astrologers,
Right.
mathematicians.
You understand? And some the things that you have, the cedars of Lebanon, I mentioned in the Bible. If you know cedar wood and you're a
Yeah.
builder like me and Bishop Moore,
Yes, yes.
and if you ever see something called African zebra wood, when you cut this tree open, it has the stripes in it,
Yes.
brown and beige stripes, like a
Beige.
zebra.
Yeah.
I've never seen wood like that, and it's so hard that you got African rosewood and ebony and
Yeah.
things like this that are just phenomenal material that came through our mother continent. It just
Yes.
wasn't the diamonds and the gold that,
Yes, yes.
that was raped from us.
Yes.
But I don't want you to. I shouldn't have said rape from us, because it doesn't matter what you tried to take or how you tried to block greatness. Greatness is an opportunity,
Yes, it is.
just like
Yes,
failure
it
is an
is.
opportunity. And we choosing greatness today for you. I'm speaking greatness into someone's life, and I just want you to be open-minded and sober-minded enough. I'm not knocking you for your drink. I'm not knocking you for the weed you may smoke or how you get high, because I have a theory that many of us, not just black people, but many of us are self-medicated to hide ourselves from the reality of who we actually
Come
are.
on,
Okay.
come on.
Because
Pastor.
if you go to
Yes,
dealing with who
yes.
you are and understand the opportunities and the choices you have, it gets kind of scary. It's like you're on the big tightrope. You're on the skywalk. Am I actually doing this?
Yeah.
Yes, you're actually doing it. Yes, you can build that pyramid today, or you can do something even greater. But we have to have our mind and our faculties.
That's right.
I wish that we could just take a certain hour of the day to get high, instead of finding yourself caught up being high all day.
Yes, there you
I
go.
said
There
something.
you go.
Way out.
There
What you
go.
talking about, Tony?
There
You
go.
gonna start turning your nose up at people that want to get high because you? No. I said, if you could take an hour to relax,
Yes,
Up to date.
yes.
not including your sleep hours, then that's your hour to do that, whatever distraction you need,
Yes.
and not make the distraction your life. You know, not make it be like you got to go and be high all day to make it.
That's
But
right.
you reserve that time, begin to control yourself enough to take 1 hour to do those things. Yes,
Right.
yes. Pastor telling you to don't get high for your hour, because I want you to get that out the way so you can come pay attention. If you're going to pay
Yes,
anybody anything,
Yes.
you ought to pay some attention to what's going on today.
That's right. That's right.
What am I talking about?
That's right.
What am I talking about?
I hear you.
You feel me? Well, I want you to let the people know right now, how powerful would that be, that some people that self-medicate themselves because they don't have psychiatrists. Many blacks don't have psychiatrists they go to. Not that they can't, it's just that wasn't in our system.
You kind of stepping on my toes a little bit.
So-
Let's keep it real.
So you
but
understand what I'm trying to
I
say?
understand, but you have to. You have to put everything in perspective and in order. That's everything. Like, I'm a full-time student. I have my own business. I'm working with James Torrance. So everything has to be in its own place. So I don't knock anybody, because let the man that has no sin throw the first stone.
That's
so I
right.
can't. So if you got your, weed smoking and all that, but you got other things to do, put it in priorities. Do it in the morning, and then go ahead and handle your day. So
So you understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, and I'm proposing this, to discipline yourself before others discipline you. Now, let's say if you were in jail or they arrested you for whatever, you wouldn't be able to get high at all
you
in
wouldn't be
there.
able to do
That's
that.
right.
You wouldn't be able to
That's
do
right.
that,
That's
and you'll
right.
live and you're gonna survive
gonna
too.
make it.
So I'm not knocking to get high, because some people need that distraction. I call it self-medication.
That's
If-
right.
And you're
That's
taking
right.
your medicine once a day, even if you're on the strongest antibiotic or the strongest
Whatever your
painkiller.
medication is, you should be taking
But
it.
they tell you though, take it a certain many times of the day,
That's
so you
right,
can have
that's
your
right.
faculties and be able to heal
Yes,
yourself
yes,
and
yes.
think the other times of the day. What I feel like is that because many of us, we let our passions take us totally out of control.
That's
and
right.
I'm not saying this to be biblical or anything. I'm just saying that first you got to clean up yourself enough to know yourself and see
right.
yourself. So I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. Don't pay me, just pay attention. And pay attention to yourself. So if you have a greatness inside of you, like you want to build a new fashion, or a new house, or a new
Yeah,
car,
yeah,
whatever
yeah.
your passion is, or make a movie, whatever, you're going to have to be able to still away within yourself.
That's right.
To
That's
get
right.
creative with you and your master, to
Yes,
be able to come
yes.
out your closet and participate with the greatness that God had for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's
and,
right.
and I'm saying that to do that, you have to be able to pay
Attention.
attention
That's
to
right.
what he's telling you, to what you're
That's
seeing
right.
inside. If you're creating a new thing, and I want you to create a new thing right now. This is the power of Black History Month. I can break it down and give it to you in a lot of different ways, but I'm giving you this, and it's a little stronger medicine that for you to get up and drive your car, you got to put good gas in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't put gas that's half water. You can't put gas that's mixed with Kool-Aid in it. You got to put good gas in what's made
That's
to run
right.
the car.
That's right.
So within you is good gas, but you have to be still long enough it recharges itself. You're a recharging battery.
That's it.
You're
That's it.
recharging battery. God he's doing a new thing with you and for you right now. I want you to recharge yourself on yourself. I'm going to give you the best high you can ever get.
There you go.
Just be high right now on yourself.
Yeah,
You ain't got to
yes.
smoke it. You ain't got to toke it. You ain't got to shoot it. Just boom. I'm just saying right now, boom, be
Yes.
high on
Yes.
yourself.
And it costs you nothing.
And it costs you nothing. And
Yeah.
I don't want you to be regular high on yourself. I want you to get good high on
Highly
yourself.
Yeah.
I want you to
Highly
feel the greatness that's in you, that you begin to tingle because God has
Yes.
already put it in you.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm just
right.
saying, are you willing?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you willing to pull it on out? Now, give them a quick word. I mean, I got like 2 minutes left. I want you to give them a quick word. Then Bishop going to give them a quick word. Encourage them to find the greatness within themselves. And how would you do that, Shonda?
Well, starting from myself, I had to start over.
Talk loud. I want them to hear you.
Start over. I mean, don't be afraid to start over. Reinvent. Start over. It's keep going. Just because you fail one thing, that God has other things for you. Don't try to follow that person you might know. Well, I'm gonna do what they doing. It might not be for you. What is for you is for you. Just keep going. God got you, and He's gonna bless. That's
All right. That's beautiful. Bishop, give them if I can say the same thing, Bishop, give them a word of encouragement. And this word of encouragement is for them to find the light and strength in themselves to be fulfilled in the destiny that they walk in.
Let go of fear. Let fear go. Encompass what God has planted in you. Trust in God. If you don't trust in yourself, trust in God. Greater is He that is in me that is in the world. And whatever you want to do, go do it. And if you fail,
Get up.
that's all right. Get up, dust yourself off, use it as a stepping stone, and go again. Because if you don't, then you won't be able to succeed whatever your desires may be. So you got to keep moving forward. You got to keep pushing forward. And don't let the naysayers enough and put you down. Because when they put you down, just take that, put it up on your feet and say, oh, thank you for that stepping stone. I'm going to show you.
He'll show you
Just
better.
watch.
He'll tell you. I just want to say, look, you guys, keep searching for the light within yourself. Don't be afraid to confront yourself, and don't be afraid to step to your seat, step to the greatness that's in you. It's greatness in each and every one of us. You just have to
Yes.
find the path to greatness for yourself. Listen to God within you. And I'm going to tell you something. You've been watching United Gospel Explosion TV. If anybody tell you that, I want to tell you we love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. Yes.
Total Home Improvement Company presents the Spring Blowout Special of the Season. Remodel your kitchen, bathroom, basement, plus flooring specials for every room. Call 313-728-2025 for your free in-home estimate today. Mention this commercial and get 10% off your project. Call 313-728-2025. Remodel your home today. Total Home Improvement, the company you call for your home improvement needs.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion. TV!